The truth that 99% of people do not know. The unity of opposites between yin and yang, alternating, interdependent, struggling and transforming with each other, and the extremes of things will inevitably turn against each other. Whether something belongs to yang or yin is relative. For example, a little boy is yang compared to his sister. Compared to his majestic father, he is yin. In the process of evolution, things contain their own negation. Therefore, the true breakup between a boyfriend and girlfriend is not about love turning into hate, but about indifference. Specifically, the Book of Changes holds that yin and yang represent two contradictory aspects of things, which are mutually opposed, mutually exclusive, interdependent, mutually attractive, transforming, and fluctuating. As shown in the figure below, the symbol of yin-yang fish not only symbolizes the relationship between yin and yang in the Tai Chi diagram, dynamic balance and unity of opposites, but also relates to the laws of the sun and moon in nature, reflecting the basic principles of dialectical thinking in ancient Chinese philosophy. Among them, the fish eyes of yin-yang fish represent the philosophical idea of interdependence and transformation between yin and yang, and also reflect the concept of great cultural integration in ancient China. Yin and yang mutually generate and grow. Fish eyes indicate that there is yin in yang and yang in yin, which means that in anything, there are opposing factors that are interdependent and transform into each other. For example, the black eye in the white fish represents the Li hexagram, and the white eye in the black fish represents the Kan hexagram, indicating that yin and yang are mutually beneficial. Oppositional unity. The existence of fish eyes indicates that both yin and yang are both contradictory and mutually transformed, forming a whole. This relationship of dialectical unity is not simply binary opposition, but is reflected through the mutual inclusion and transformation of yin and yang fish eyes. Dynamic balance. The fish eyes of yin-yang fish also reflect the dynamic balance and spiral development trend between yin and yang. Two fish are evenly divided by an shaped curve, expressing the dynamic trend of yin and yang changes and spiral development in all things. Time and the laws of nature. In some interpretations, the fish eyes of sunfish represent the moon, while those of sunfish represent the sun, reflecting the natural cycle of the sun and moon. When the sun rises, the moon sets, and when the sun sets, the moon rises. Whether something belongs to yang or yin is relative, depending on its relationship with other things. For example, a little boy is yang compared to his sister. Compared to his majestic father, he is yin. Therefore, there is an idiom in China that goes, "When a man loses his horse, how can he know good or bad?" This reveals that good and bad are interdependent and mutually transform. The Book of Changes also reveals the principle that extreme things will reverse. If one side reaches the extreme, it will begin to rise and fall, and at the same time, the opposite side will begin to appear. Therefore, there are sayings such as, "Do not go to the highest floor of Chonglu," and there is regret in the excitement of the dragon. In the process of evolution, things contain their own negation. According to Hegel, everything contains its own negation, but the difference is that Hegel believed that when something is denied, a new thing begins at a higher level. The Book of Changes holds that when something is negated, new things simply repeat old things, which is related to the stable and cyclical lifestyle and thinking of agriculture for thousands of years at that time, such as repeating the 4 seasons of spring, summer, autumn, and winter every year without suddenly adding a 5th season in the new year. For example, in life, we pursue personal happiness and cannot indulge in sensuality because indulgence inevitably brings its opposite, pain and emptiness. Therefore, we should pursue inner peace. In addition, the true breakup and separation between a boyfriend and girlfriend is not about love turning into hate, but about calmness and indifference, because hate means still reminiscing about past love and not truly letting go. I am Wu Huaiyu, a PhD from the Chinese Academy of Sciences and a postdoctoral fellow from Peking University, and the founder of AI Philosophy. In addition to this short video, you can also click on my avatar to view more long videos.